Have you noticed that you're their second choice?
Have you ever noticed that we are their last choice? Think about it. They want out from you. They choose us as their second choice, but we will be the last choice.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. Modern women have failed because if your man has to get on a plane and go thousands upon thousands of miles away, then that's a failure on you. I don't know why you're even speaking on them. It should be a powwow with the modern women. Say, okay, where do we mess up at and how do we fix it? Because these guys are going to great lengths with this. Because see, the pick-me's isn't toxic and all of that. They don't hate brothers or anything. They're not nothing like that. They're not out here, saying delete black male babies. They're not saying that. They're not being rude. They're not being ugly. Let's continue.
They have to get out from you. They have to choose the right woman for them. They know better. They knew that a different cultured woman is the best choice.
And a lot of these particular countries like Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, China, etc., even though they're all Asian countries, they still have a particular culture that, like, Chinese culture is different from, Philippine culture, or their Filipino culture is different from Thai culture. So every country has a culture. Certain cultures are more conducive for people, just like certain like African cultures, right? That's very conducive for a lot of brothers here because it's something familiar that they know. And also it still goes back to that traditional family values. Men are not going to change and get away from traditional family values. That's not going to happen. Not real men, but the majority of men who are married do better in life. It's statistically speaking, married men live longer than single men. Married men are happier statistically than single men. So if he goes to another culture that's rooted in traditional family values, then that culture is more conducive for him, because in America, it's not rooted in traditional family values. It's rooted in freaking sin and unrighteousness.
Now, don't get mad at us because we are the best choice. According to you, we will always be the second choice, but that's okay.
Well, these modern women are attacking the passport kings, because like I said, passport kings is a better word in my opinion than just bros, because you got, like I said, you got to morph past the bro thing. Passport bros is kind of, with time it becomes a little juvenile, because it's not saying, okay, once you get the woman, okay, then what? That's always the question. Then what? Then you have to move on to the next level. But I don't believe in that. I believe that if you're going to go over there, you get a wife. You get, you date, get a wife, form a family. That's why I support it 100%, because there's too many brothers out here who's by themselves, or just men in general who's by themselves, and they can't find anybody. I get men of all communities writing me, especially on Facebook, and they say, look, we dealing with the same problems as the brothers. Get into a culture that's rooted in traditional family values. Culture is everything. American culture right now sucks.